Hi, y'all. Welcome in. I hope everyone has had a fabulous day. Let's see if there is anyone in the chat. If you are catching the replay, thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for doing that. So I'm just going to look at the chat real quick. So AFC came in and said hello earlier. Sonia says hello. Tracy says, hey there, hello, be right back. Okay, back. Jackie, I sent you another picture in the email. I've only got one more to do for the grant. Oh my gosh. You had so many to do. I don't even know how you can crochet for that long. So excited to hang out with you guys this evening. You know, I missed the last 2 days, so I'm excited to be here. And I imagine that Charlotte will come in a little bit. I'm not sure. I haven't talked to her since Monday night, maybe. Puzzle yarn today. It is pretty, isn't it? Hey, Kings, welcome in. All right, let me put some emojis here so that I know where I left off at. Let's start some music. You know, I'm one of these people too. I don't check my emails daily. I just check it whenever. Oh, that is beautiful. Hi, Toad. Welcome in. You're welcome. All right. So how many is that? Because you said, I don't remember the number. I know you had the 2 done, but I think you need like 7 of them, and you only need 1 more. So you're off for the weekend? Boss lost water almost a full day. Four, and then I've got 3 projects. Okay, so you have, So you've completed 4? Because you sent me the picture of the first 2 and then this one, so that's 3, right? I like this one. I like how you did the stripes and then you did the squares. I have not. I look at it and I like it, but I have I don't even own any puzzle yarn. I think it's really pretty. I finished 3 and have 1 more to go. Okay, okay. Now, do you have the babies tonight? I see King says, "Well, you ladies have a good night. I'm off to get another snack." Pringles come in pudding cups now, FYI. Then I'm off back to my truck rescue video. All right. Well, you enjoy those Pringles and you have a wonderful and blessed weekend and enjoy your time off. Oh, you haven't had them all week. Has your son been off of work? No, it's 3 and then put single crochet, increase, and then single crochet all the way around. Oh, okay, they're with their moms. Okay. Neither parent is my child. It's a complicated joke. Oh, wow. I just assumed that he was your son. Did you call him your son? I don't. Maybe you just said their dad. I don't know. And Sam is my son. Pass. Okay, so one of the grandbabies is your deceased son's child. The other three I adopted as grands. To be fair, wouldn't be fair to do for one and not to the others. Hello, Jen. How are you? Jen, what have you been up to? Oh, sick, but okay. But I also have other grands and greats, so I am blessed. I'm good. Are you like from the asthma or something else? That's when I got something going to hospital. Oh no, I'm so sorry, Jen. Come on. Oh, I changed it. What did I change it to? Changed. I was like, why isn't it dropping anything? Let me look at, because oh, it's hashtag connect. Hashtag connect. Is that the first one? I don't even know. Notice what single and an increase. Is that the increase? No, that was just. Yeah, that was the increase. All right, and then the next one is single, increase, single. I didn't even see jokes. How many seconds are in a year? 12, January. All right, so that was a single and increase. Single. single and then crochet. The puzzle color I have on the hook is very pretty. Alright, and then the rest of them are singles. Is that even new? Yeah, it is. Jen, I hope you get to feeling better quickly. And then the next one is all singles all around. Oh, I'll show it to you, Jen. She just emailed me the picture at the beginning of the live. I got some. Hello, AFC. Thank you. All right. Puzzle yarn. Oh, okay, so like bluish purple. Or is that red? Let's see. Okay, it's red. That is pretty. Let's see, your quote is stop being afraid of what could go wrong and start being excited about what could go right. You're welcome. All right, so these are singles all the way around. So I didn't work on this guy at all. Not work, we were supposed to pick back up today. And so the legs, he's got 8 legs. And of course, they're this small. So it's just getting to this point and then starting over. starting over. Hey FC, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for watching the ads. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is a lot of legs. It is. I think he's gonna be cute. I'd rather crochet bigger things than starting over this over and over again, but what are you gonna do, right? Gotta do it. Right, and then single crochet and increase. ASC says, my pleasure. This is what we're doing, AFC. We started it last week, and it's a tardigrade. And so it's got, this is the head, and then it's got 4 segments. And then it'll have basically 2 legs per segment back here. So it starts like right here and goes up to here. And that's its mouth. Huh? And we're working on the legs. All right, single crochet and an increase. And the pattern says that he is going to be 17 inches long, but mine is not going to be 17 inches long because the pattern also called for an 8mm hook. And when I use blanket yarn, it's my preference. I crochet with 6mm, and so that's what I'm using, is the 6mm. So that makes it smaller. So mine is going to be, I think I measured him, and I think he's 13 inches. And then increase, single, increase, single. So I'm good with that because I thought 17 was going to be too much. Single, increase. And single. Let me mute y'all real quick because I think hubby is making himself coffee, and if he is, I want some. Hang on. Okay, yep, that's what he's doing. So he's gonna make me one. Single. Oh my gosh. Single. Increase, single. What am I doing? Single, increase, single. And then we start again. Single, increase, single. I feel like I'm fighting with my stitches tonight, though. I've crocheted a lot this week though, just different things. All right, so that one, and then single crochet, increase, and all the way single crochet around. Okay, I need to put that back on there. I need to secure my circle. I think I missed something. Hi, Forrest. Welcome in. He says, hey, sorry I'm late. No, you were fine. You were fine. The unicorn is done. It is absolutely beautiful. Totally love it. I have not measured him or her, whatever. It's a big guy. It's big. This big. I mean, it's not like huge, you know, but so I have to do a look. I'm not going to post a short, but I do have to do one so that I'll have it ready. But he looks, his mane, his tail, just, oh my gosh, Jen, you're gonna love it. So Forrest, only 2 weeks away now, huh? You getting excited? She getting excited? How's your week? All right. What round? Single crochet, increase, single crochet. Is that the one I just did? One, two, three. Single crochet, increase, and then the single crochet around. I don't know if I've not talked to Charlotte, I think since Monday. I don't even know. My days are all bunched up together, but I know that throughout the week she was going to work on hers, and so that she could come in tonight and we can work on the legs. So I don't know if she is at the football game, you know, because of her son being in the band, or if she's asleep. I have no idea. I did send her the link, so hopefully she will come in. But if not, we will just continue working and then single crochet all the way around. Let's see. Hi, Linda. Welcome in. I'm so excited. I was talking to her for hours about it last night. I think I'm going to have to get more of this. Yeah, it's not going to be, unless you're making something really small, I wouldn't think one would be enough to make. I mean, you could probably get, well, no, you wouldn't want washcloths or anything like that. That's too pretty. I don't know what you can get with such a small amount. And my week is going great. Next week, I'm going to be conducting interviews as a manager for the first time, too. Well, yay. Are you ready for it? Are you enjoying your promotion? Thank you. That looks delicious. It's my coffee. Doesn't that look beautiful? Oh, it tastes delicious. All right, so number 3 is done. We're not even halfway there. One more leg and we'll be halfway there. I'm just adding it on this project. It's a bit more would be perfect if we always need more, don't we? Tardigrade. I will let's see if I can show the picture. Well, I was going to show you a picture, but this is basically what it is with 8 legs. And it is forest. Put in the chat what the tardigrade is. It's microscopic and it can live anywhere. You wouldn't think it's microscopic by the look of this guy, right? Hi, Joan. Welcome in. I appreciate it. I hope you feel better soon. I know. I want to play. But yeah, being a department head is fun. I get to be the manager I would want, and I like having opportunities for my employees and help them out. Well, good. I'm glad you enjoy it. Macroscopic. I said micro, didn't I? Let's see if I can get the, because I had to look it up initially a few weeks ago because I was like, what is this? Tardigrades, also known as water bears or moss piglets, are, well, it says microscopic. That's what I said, right? Microscopic. I don't know. Are you making fun of me? I don't know. 8-legged invertebrates famous for their extreme resilience. Tiny animals can survive in a wide range of harsh conditions, including the vacuum of space, extreme temperatures from near absolute zero to well above boiling. high pressures, and severe dehydration. They achieve this by entering a reversible state of suspended animation called cryptobiosis, where they curl into a dried up and drastically reduce their metabolism. Short, plump, and transparent with 4 pairs of stubby legs ending in claws. Oh yeah, after we do these 8 legs, we have to put the 8 legs on, and then we gotta do the claws. Microscopic, and typically around 1 millimeter long. Let's see the ruler. Oh yeah, 1 millimeter. Wow. Yeah, that's tiny. Habitat. They live in moist environments worldwide. Mosses, soil, deep sea, to the Himalayas, feed fluids from plant cells, algae, smaller invertebrates, resilience. Yeah, so they're fascinating little things, aren't they? Oh, okay. Well, I was talking about this a little bit ago. You know, it's supposed to be 17 inches, but because I'm using a smaller hook, this one's only, I think when I measured him, I think he's only 13 inches. Now, Charlotte's using the 8 millimeter hook, and so hers is going to be should be 17 inches. Thank you. All right, back to the 4th leg. One millimeter, that's so small. Joan says that sounds enough to give a person nightmares. I think that yarn would work up really nice in a granny square blanket. Even if you didn't do like the individual granny squares, if you just did like a continuous granny square, I think it would be beautiful. Nightmares. Single and an increase. All right. Jen says Tracy could make a granny square purse with that yarn. Do you think it's enough for a purse? I guess so, right? Because you only need what, like 2? Well, no, you would need more than 2 squares. I mean, I guess it depends how big or small you make the purse. That would be really pretty too. Yeah, I've seen it at Walmart. Yeah. Of course, they don't have like a huge selection. They have a few though. Single crochet, increase single crochet. I think I missed a stitch somewhere. Single crochet. Increase. Single crochet. And then single crochet. Increase. Crochet. Yes, ma'am. Great progress. Great progress. Let's see. What did I miss? What did I miss? Somebody saying, "Hey, Nana." Hey, Nana, welcome in. Not a big one, but just like a little hand one. Oh yeah, for the purse. Nana, I haven't I saved the video, not yours, but the little short. I did save it so that I can like share it on my page. I haven't done that yet though. I thought that was so sweet. Nana does butterflies, so she does the monarch butterflies, and she gets the caterpillars and the eggs and stuff like that, and she hatches them, and then if you want to get added onto the list, so when she releases them like, you know, like she released mine yesterday or the day before yesterday. And so she goes out there and she videos it. Like mine escaped. So there was two that were close together. One was Lisa's. And so Lisa's flew out and we were following Lisa's, and mine took off. And so we got little clips of it, not like great clips. But yeah, she'll record it for you, and she'll let them out. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have another one released. Maybe it won't be an escape artist, and it should be, I think she said, within the next 7 to 10 days. And so if y'all want one released, let her know, and then you can just watch when she does it. And this is working into this little voice blanket quite nicely, since it's a thicker yarn. It's working with the chenille just fine. Well, that's good. Yeah. John says, I need to crochet another Afghan this fall. I want to use up the rest of the yarn that my mom had before she passed away, along with some yarn that I had, some that was given to me. That'll be nice. Do you know how big you're going to make it? Joan says she got 30 more caterpillars. How exciting. I know because she got some from her dentist. Is that who she got? I don't know who she got 30 more, but I know she got some from her dentist too. And Tracy says, aw, that's going to be special. All right, and of course I forgot what row I'm on again. 1, 2, 3. Crochet increase. And then single crochets. Nana, how's your mom? I haven't heard her in a while. All right, and then the next one is all single crochets all the way around. I am working on crochet little pumpkin. Last week I did some little pumpkins on the circular knitting machine. Oh yeah, that's the tutorial that went out today. Joan says, okay, sorry, I thought it was 30. Okay, only 20. I knew it was a lot. Made the other one to fit a twin bed. This one will fit my double and hang over the edge. Oh, okay. Let's start this one. I'm gonna show you the little, they're very small pumpkins because it was on the 22 pin machine. And I think these are so cute. So there's that one. There it is in my hand. You can see the size. And then there's this one, which is a little bit bigger. And there's the baby. Are they not just cute? And that's on the machine, so they go by pretty quick. I need to do more on that machine, but I just haven't. And how big is your pumpkin? Oh, so about 80 or so. That's a lot. Joan says, how exciting. Tracy says, adorable. Thank you. The one that you released for the boy, the one that you thought was a girl, but it was a boy, the one that didn't want to go and went like under the chair. I was like, oh, is he even ready? All right, well, that was the 4th leg. Anna says, yes, it is, Joan. It is. Is what expensive? He had a rest of 5 hours. Like, I don't know anything about them, like how long it takes. 3. The knitting machine. It depends. Like you have, you can look them up on Amazon. Like the Addy, because there's like Addy is the, in my opinion, the best one. And they come in different sizes. So you have, I think there's a 22 pin, which is the small one. And then there's the 48 pin, which is the big one. And I don't know, there's a 40 and a 46 as well, but I don't know if those come in Addies or if those are different. My little one is an Addy, the 22 pin, and it wasn't cheap, but it wasn't like outrageous. Crochet in an increase. And then my big one, the 48, is a Centro. And yeah, you'd have to look on Amazon because the prices change all the time. And I don't know what they are now. I know that eventually I want a big Addy as well, but it's pricey. So I've not gotten one yet. The little and my big Centro has worked great for me. It it's been a joy to have. I got a little Addy because initially I got a little Centro, and I I don't even remember how many tubes I put through it. Not very many at all, like just a few, and the thing quit working. And so to me, that was a waste of money. So I would not. Now I could have had a lemon, you know, but I've seen a lot of people basically with the little one have the same problem where it just stops cranking. It just jams up and then it just doesn't do anything. And that's exactly what happened to mine. So I got a little Addy, and you know, they're like more like the professional grade, as the other ones are labeled as toys. And so I'm very happy with my little Addy. And I'm happy with my big Centro, but I know that eventually that Centro is going to quit working, and I would like to have the big Addy. But you'd have to look on Amazon and see what the prices are. Let's see, what did I miss? He was probably tired. He was moving a lot in the netting. My cat would just love to play with one of those pumpkins. Yeah, they are fun. I have to be in the mood. Like when I got mine a few years ago, it was because my joints were really hurting really bad. They were acting up, and it hurt a lot to do to crochet. So I couldn't crochet, and I still wanted to create stuff, and so I got crochet. I got that, and it helped. It helped me create and allowed the pain to go away. But now I have to be in the mood to do it, so I just don't, I don't know, like I'd rather crochet. I'd rather do this than do that. But when I can't do this because of the pain, I do that. And I like having that option. All right, that was not one of the single crochet increase. Single crochet increase. Thank you, Jen. It's running on the screen on the ticker, but and if you get one, whichever kind you decide to get, make sure that you read reviews. Because I know sometimes they're like fake ones that are being sold. All right, and then all the way around. Last year I made several last year, and I made bigger ones too. Be taking stuff we talked about. Have I taken it out to use it? Is that what you're saying? I have not since I tried it months ago. Oh, no, thank you for putting it out there. Tracy's really liking that puzzle yarn. Yes, where has this yarn been all my life? Alright, now we're going to increase. I don't think the puzzle yarn has been around that long, has it? This is a tardigrade. Tardigrade. This is him right here. And I'm working on, it gets 8 legs, and that's what I'm working on now, is just making the legs. And then the legs will have to get stuffed and sewn onto it, and then we will put claws, because it also has claws. Joan says this is what nightmares are made of. And these things in real life are only about 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter in length. So this is not an accurate representation. Single, increase, single. What color pumpkin are you doing? Puzzle yarn. It's into a couple years old. Okay. It's pretty. Right, and then single increase and all the way single around. That's gonna look pretty. Fall colors. Yep. Did you already tell me how big? Oh, my pumpkin has super size. Yeah, because back then, what did you have? Red heart? What? I don't even. And the red heart, even now, the red heart from today, or at least some of it, is a lot different than the red heart from, even just a few years back. I like red heart. I know a lot of people don't like working with, but I like red heart. All right, 2 more legs, 2 more legs. Oh, 12 inches. That's a big one. Well, no, okay. So in circumference, so probably about like that. That's still, yeah, that's a lot bigger than these little ones that I made. I am making a tardigrade, red heart, and some variegated, nothing spectacular. Welcome in, Catherine. Good to see you. I stopped for something. What was I going to do? All right, so I got to do my devotional. So today's is tender tears of love. He opened his mouth and taught them, saying, blessed and enviably happy, with a happiness produced by the experience of God's favor and especially conditioned by the revelation of his matchless grace, are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. He said, where have you laid him? They said to him, Lord, come and see. Jesus wept. The Jews said, see how he loved him. Matthew 5, 2, 4, John 11:34-36 AMPC. You, Jesus, are well aware of all the sorrows I have suffered, for you yourself are called a man of sorrows and pains, and acquainted with grief. Isaiah 53:3 AMPC. When you were looking for your friend Lazarus, knowing he had died, you wept, tears of tender pity and love. Yet you have taught that even in my sorrows, I can find joy. For you who know what I've gone through will comfort me, and it is that comfort I seek now. Be with me, Lord. Wipe away my tender tears. Hold me in your arms until I once again experience gladness in you. Amen. Blood Dragoon, welcome in, welcome in. All right, so 2 more legs, 2 more legs. Maybe another sip of coffee. Yeah, let's do that first, right? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Alright, and then the single crochet and the increase. So Blood Dragoon has a gaming channel. He does gaming, and so I'm sitting here doing this. I'm just gonna tell him he games on the computer, and this is my gaming right here. I don't even know how he does it. He can sit there and game and talk to people and watch the screen and do it all. Like, see, I just missed a stitch, and my stuff's not going fast. His stuff is all over the place. Okay, because that's that one. That's increase. Hi, Jane Doe. Welcome in. Good to see you. Increase. Bible, Jesus said to him, I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 14:6. All right, Catherine, thank you for stopping in. You have a wonderful and blessed weekend. All right, single crochet, increase, single crochet. Single crochet, increase, and then single crochet all the way around. And then this is the last one. The knitting machine. No, I don't. I don't knit by hand. I do not know how. I've tried to teach myself a few times, and I have been unsuccessful. I haven't tried. I haven't tried in a long time, but I don't know that I would be able to pick it up. Maybe one day I'll try again. It's a technique where you use your hands and yarn needles. Considering trying it, I can't do it with needles either, but this is mostly pumping. Increase single crochet. Is it like the one where they make the rugs? And they used a really big yarn. Because I've seen people do that too with like t-shirt yarn, you know, or they make their own yarn from like scraps or whatever. I'm like, that's pretty cool, you know. All right, and then single crochet, increase in single crochet. Yeah, that could be fun. You could probably do that. I have not tried that at all. Hi, Mine. Welcome in. Hi, Regina. Welcome in. You're intimidated by it. I mean, you try it, right? And the worst that can happen is that you don't get it or it doesn't come out. But if you do get it, then you've learned something new. We are, well, me and my little mouse are finishing up the tardigrade from that we started last Friday. So we worked on him and did the body, and then we were going to come in tonight and work on his legs and then put his legs on. And so he has 8 legs. So I'm finishing up the 8th one now. And then I gotta stuff them and sew them on, and then it gets claws. So still working on that tardigrade. All right, going to get some polyfill. And I gotta find out where these legs go. So the 8 legs onto the bottom of the body as shown. 2 legs go on each of the 4 sections. The body with no legs on the head section. Okay, she says, I chose not to stuff the legs, finding that they're stiff enough to keep their shape without it. No, I'm gonna stuff them a little bit, but still. Whatever I need to secure yarn tails, and join body, which helps less noticeable. I imagine. I don't know, are they supposed to be coming out the sides? Show me the legs, show me the legs, show me the legs. No, I want to see the legs. Yeah, I think that looks about right. It doesn't say how many stitches. All right. Okay, yeah, they do come out the sides. So let's push that needle in more. See if we can. Yeah, that looks. I don't know. I'm gonna go with that looks. That looks good. I finished the pumpkin, yay! Thank you, Jane Doe. That is the pattern. Hi, Sonia, welcome in. Are you gonna make more of them, Nana? King says I'm back. Like I'm back. Welcome back. Mona, hello. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you? What are you working on? All right, so we're gonna stuff these legs. I'm just gonna do them two at a time so that I can try to, I guess, keep them where they need to go, right? I don't even know, because if I knew where my pins were at, I could just kind of like put them around, you know, and then I'll know exactly where I'm going to put them instead of just winging it. But I don't know where they're at. Because I'm like, I can just try to just leave it there and stuff this like this, and then that way I don't lose my spot, because I know I'm going to lose the spot. It doesn't need very much in there. I just needed a little bit. And then I think I'm gonna the needle gun. Nana said I did 6 pumpkins in different colors. Have to put stems and leaves on them after that. Make a small keychain pumpkin. Yeah, I think that little one that I showed, that tiny one, I think I'm gonna put a keychain on it. So let's see. What if we go this way? We go from the middle. Is that the middle? We got 1, 2, 1, 2. So put all right, we're gonna sew this one on. This is just leaving to move into the front of the house. She's leaving Mississippi Sunday. So she's moving in with you from Mississippi to New York. Wow, that's a move. Have y'all lived together before? I mean, other than like, you know, childhood. What are you doing with the pumpkins? Are you like giving them away, selling them, using it for your own decor? Tracy says, be right back, okay. And King's talking to Nightbot. I don't know. I don't know that Nightbot has anything new. You know, everybody's, well, not everybody, but there's a lot of folks that have been doing videos on the, how Dollar Tree has the red heart yarn, the 1-pounders, you know, for the $5. So I went to 2 Dollar Trees tonight. No 1-pounders. They just had the regular little Premier chenille. And yeah, that's all they had. Now they did have something that I hadn't seen before, and that was or Red Heart. but it was 1.7 ounce. They only had white, and it was tiny, and I was like, no, I don't want this. But yeah, no 1-pounders. And so maybe they're just, I don't know if they're just not in our area yet. If they sold out, I don't know. I wouldn't think so, but you never know. I didn't even see a spot for them though, so. Because I've seen, what is it, the cream and peachy color and a green. None of it. So maybe it's just not in my area yet, you know? Because our Dollar Tree normally carries the stuff. You know, they get the stuff. I know some places they don't get the things, but we do here. So I'm thinking maybe either they sold out or they're just, it's not here yet. And I know I'm not in the screen right now, but that's because I have to lower my chair a little and I can't reach the top. This is a little awkward. I have to raise my chair again. So that's the first leg sewn on, and then we're going to stuff this one. Let's see. So I did the middle, that was 1, 2, the middle, 1, 2, so that's exactly where that one goes. And like, all right, let's stuff you a little. Let's see. My daughter's friend's store. Oh, okay, yeah, because you're making stuff and putting it there. That's right. Quotes, keep your face always toward the sunshine and shadows will fall behind you. Yeah, I've lived with her in the South and she lived with me up here last winter. Oh, okay, we get along well. It's easy on both of us. Neither of us need each other, but it's more household income to live richer. Well, that's nice. That'll be good for y'all. I'll get my scooter quicker with her here, splitting bills. It is nice to be able to split bills. Hey, Linda, welcome in. Linda, I got a question for you. I'm so glad you popped in here. Okay, so I printed these earlier. Isn't that cute? So it's a yarn ball with the hook, and it says, oh, I was holding it upside down, sorry. It says, hang on, let me finish my row. So anyway, so these are pretty big. So they're that big. So then I was trying to do smaller ones, and this is what it did to me, Linda. So there's the mark, but look at the bottom one. It didn't do the bottom one. Is there a hack? Can I like Sharpie that in there or something? Or is this just lost? I mean, I didn't laminate it yet, so it, would just be sticker paper and the ink. But I didn't know if I could do, just make the mark on both sides with a Sharpie and if that would work. You have a lot of experience with this, so let me know. Linda's like, I didn't come in here to answer questions. Because I'm like, I'm going to have to go in there and search videos and see if there's any kind of hack or anything, or I just throw it away. Because I had another one. I have another one that the same thing happened. Yeah, I have one that the same thing happened. There's no bottom on it. And then I have one where I put the laminate, and for whatever reason, the Cricut won't read. I guess my laminate is really close to those black marks. It's not over it, but for whatever reason, the Cricut won't read it. And I'm like, okay, well then, so that's 3 sheets lost, you know? So I don't know. This, no ma'am. Nope, just something we decided to make. And I almost expect that she'll buy a scooter right after she tries and likes mine. I just make things. I make things because I want to make them. So y'all know how I'm always saying, like, melt, melt the back of my eyes. Not my eyes, but the safety eyes on amigurumis, right? Like, melt them because they can come off. And I already tried to glue this one on, so I don't know if, but so I was going through my thing of toys, right? And well, I glued it on, so it's on there pretty good. But yeah, I guess these eyes that I got, the back was like really good and secure, so I didn't melt them. And I was taking out because I was taking pictures and stuff, and one of the eyes just popped off. And that is why, if you're gonna, if you're giving something to, a child under the age of 3, that you shouldn't, you should not do the safety eyes. And so I glued this one, and because the other one is actually in there, it's pushed in further than the one I glued on because there's nothing pulling it in. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do to fix that one. It may just have to be one that stays here, or it goes to a grown person. But yeah, so you have to be cautious because those safety eyes, even when they look strong and like the backing is going to hold, it can just pop off, because this one did, and it hasn't been played with or nothing. So that was a little disappointing. And so even with the glue, that one's just popped up. I don't know how I'm going to hold that in. I'm going to have to think on that one, because I don't like the one pulled in and then the one out. It's minor, but I can see it, and that's going to bother me. Anyway, I got distracted. So yeah, so always do something with your safety eyes. Don't just think that that backing is going to stay on there. Let's see. Oh, you've never had that happen. Okay. I know others into the Facebook's Cricut official group have been posting about issues with not reading registration marks, but haven't followed them as needed to. Well, the one is not reading it, but then the other two, they just, my marks are not even on the paper, so I don't know. I guess I'll have to watch videos. Because I figure, like, there's got to be some kind of little hack, but maybe not. out to your friends. It's practice. Free publicity. I haven't even made any of mine. I've just been finding things that I like and doing it. But thanks for the offer. Make a wink instead. You know what I may have to do is go in there and somehow cut the backing off of the other eye. I don't know that I can though. And cut the backing off and then just do my cricket eyes, the felt eyes. But I don't know how I would be able to cut that. It's really hard to get in there because you know that piece is still in there, the backing. I could feel it. I could move it around, but I couldn't. You know, the holes are not big, so I couldn't. And that backing was pretty big, so I couldn't pull it out. But yeah, and I mean, I know it happens. A lot of times it happens with the cheaper eyes, you know. But it goes to show you, it doesn't matter. So are you doing good, Nana, selling things at that store? I use that fabric glue though too. That's supposed to like keep that stuck on there. So that's probably going to leave a mark if I pull that off. Oh, I can just keep it in the box where it was at. I don't need to do anything with it. I can just get rid of it. All right, those legs look good. Oh yeah, look at that guy. Look. 2 legs down, 6 to go. You're doing okay. Good. Computer. I have been unsuccessful and trying to do it with my phone. I didn't even know that was a thing since I got the Cricut. Anything I've done is with the computer. And then I seen you do it with your phone and you make it look so easy. So I tried with my phone and I couldn't. But yeah, everything looked like it was going to print out fine and it just didn't. I could always embroider the eyes, except I have to figure out how to get the one that is on there off of there. Or I can, if I don't embroider the eyes, I can leave these on there, crochet some eyes, and then sew them on here, and I can leave these in there, and the sewn ones would just cover it. That will work. If I could just get this eye to sink in, it would work too. Yeah, I got this glue, which is definitely gonna hold it in there. The Fabri-Tac. So it's gonna hold it in there, but the thing is that, I mean, it's on there good. They're just not even. You know, because like the one eye, because it has the backing on it, you know, it's basically it's sunk in a little, so it's sunk into the yarn. And the other one, because it popped off and I glued it and I pushed it in, but there's nothing in the back pulling it in. So that's, you know, that's the little difference that there is. This one is raised up a little bit because there's nothing pulling it in, and this one is sunk in because it's on there like it's supposed to be. So yeah, crocheting eyes could work. If I can get that other one to sink in though, that would be the easiest. Alright, and then we're going to come down the middle. And that'd be 1, 2. Yep, and that's in its right spot. Oh, you're fine. Is it Shalette? Shalette? Welcome in. It says, hey, Fiber family. I'm sending nighttime love from Lithonia, Georgia. I'm in Georgia. I see I'm not the only one up late crafting. This is early for us. Let's see, do you craft? It says Fiber family, so I'm going to assume that you do. right, so that's that one. That one's going to go there. And then the other one. But I think I'm going to call it a night, guys. I know there's quite a few of you in here, but I'm tired. And I really wanted to finish this little guy. Well, he's not little. I keep calling him a little guy. He's not little at all. But I think I may finish his legs tomorrow. And then if y'all want to see him finish, I'll probably do a short on him either tomorrow or Sunday. Because you figure I only got 6 more legs to put on. And, oh, and then the claws. Then I got to add the claws. If I don't put up a short, then, I mean, I can just show him next Friday, right? But anyway, thank you all for being here. I appreciate all of you. Hey, Jen, welcome in. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out if you haven't already. If you're here and you haven't subscribed, please do so. Again, thank you all for being here. I hope that you have a wonderful and blessed weekend. Till I see you again. Bye, guys.